The reality is that most people show up. They show up for work, they show up for jobs, they show up for interviews. Very few people actually take the time out to investigate, what makes me different and special, show up to the interview with that in mind, and then they don't just sit there for an interview, they almost become a consultant. What do I mean by that? Let's take a look at a product mindset versus a personal brand mindset. A product mindset looks to fit in, whereas a personal brand mindset always looks for differentiation. How am I different from everybody else? And that's what's going to carry the day for you. It's important to think about how we're being perceived by other people. Now, as you can see, you've already decided something about her. What's the message she's sending about herself? You say what? I'm unapproachable. What else? What's the message? What do you get about her? She can't be bothered. There you go. She's a mess, and she's going to mess up the work. How about
I attended the Branding After 50 with Marva. She was absolutely fantastic. I'm looking for work after a career of 30 years in one organization, and I really liked her idea about promoting ourselves instead of just being a product, thinking about our strategy, our message, and so forth.
And I help people get jobs, and I was really impressed with her ability to recognize how important branding is and hope to take back the information and share it with a lot of other people. I am a member of LinkedIn, and like I mentioned to her, I have begun to build a network, and it's very important because at this point I'm just sharing ideas with other people, and at some point when I do need it myself, I'm sure that network will be there and be very helpful in finding a job. But I love the idea of taking your own, as a consultant, taking your own value of the experience, and in the meantime, maybe teaching a class or a workshop at a community college.
I like that too.
So tell me, Anita, what 2 things you're going to do differently because of what you heard from Marva?
Well, I'm going to get her book, and I'm going to do all of her exercises. Basically, my husband and my son are starting a new business, and I think the LinkedIn, thinking more thoroughly about our image, what will be our image and what will differentiate us from the other PR marketing organizations.
And what would you say to other people if they wanted to learn about branding? Do you think this is valuable? If you want to encourage other folks to either seek out Marva or seek out information about branding, what would you say?
I think it's essential. If you've been in the workforce for as long as most of us have been, things have changed over time. And we really need a fresh look at where we are now and what we can do differently to make the most of our opportunities.
Excellent. And do you have anything else to add?
It's just that it's definitely important to keep current. And she is state-of-the-art, cutting edge with recognizing what we need. Thank you.